Welcome to our first episode of Sleep Smart and Dream Big. In today's episode, we'd like to discuss the impact on a healthy, restorative sleep on your career. There's still a lot of myth out there about the quality and the quantity of sleep, and I'd like to start with a quote from Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was asked the moment Barack Obama was elected into the office, what would be the one advice he would give Barack Obama? And Bill Clinton said, "I hope that Barack Obama learns to make decisions when he's not tired." In his long career, Bill Clinton said, he only made terrible mistakes the moment he was working too hard and he slept too little. So there's a direct link between the occurrence of mistakes and problems when we are in sleep deprivation mode. And this is also the first myth that I would like to erase and bust, is a lot of consultants still think, I can learn to get by with little sleep. And we did a survey with a big consultancy group, and half of the consultants slept 5 hours and less during the week. And it's absolutely insane to try this, because we know from the human physiology that we need at least 6 hours high quality sleep to have a normal next day. Not a high performing next day, just a normal next day. And so we really have to figure out a way to prioritize sleep so that we don't make this mistake that Bill Clinton made. We don't want to have a higher margin error of mistakes, and we don't want to run around like zombies, because if you're sleep deprived for more than 2 days, it's just like driving under the influence of alcohol, and we don't want to have that. And just like Jeff Bezos, who is now one of the big promoters of sleep and high quality sleep, he tries to make at least 8 hours of restorative sleep during the week. So the second myth I'd like to bust is that only the early bird catches the worm. And a lot of young managers still are out there who think that they have to be the first one in the office and the last one to leave the office. And they wear these long office hours as a badge of honor. And it's not like this. It doesn't work like this. So we have to figure out a way how we can use our circadian rhythm to give our best at the workplace. And sometimes that could mean I'd rather start a little bit later into the office day so that I could be at my creative best. Because we cannot do creative work over this time frame of 12 hours. Performance at the workplace is not a linear thing. It's not a marathon run. It's rather an oscillation curve. So we have ups and downs throughout the days, and it's totally normal. And you can just visit the website of the American sleep researcher Michael Bruce, go to the website The Power of When quiz, and in just a matter of minutes, you will get an understanding of how your circadian rhythm really works and what is the best timing for what action in your everyday life. And that brings us also to the third myth, that we have this oscillation throughout the day, and it is not a sign of being a loser. And still there are people out there who think recovery breaks are only for losers, and it's exactly the opposite. And that was shown in one of these big high performance studies done by Anders Ericsson. Anders Ericsson did research for over more than 10 years on high performance from different fields. He looked into high performing athlete, high performing musicians, and also high performing executives. And there were two things that stood out of all the variables that they looked at. The number one variable that correlates with high performance is that we do deliberate practice. High performers deliberately work on the things that they are not good at yet. Correlates with growth mindset. And the second thing that stood out is that truly high performers found out a way to integrate sort of power naps into their everyday rhythm. So they brought down their autonomic nervous system in order to rest and digest, and also digest the learnings from the morning part so that we can have them available for us to use them in the afternoon hours. So we already have a benefit from a little rest in the second half of the day. So that was it for now. I hope you have a rather awesome day and sleep smart, dream big.